Hey guys, quick update on some of the ads and different things that we're running. Some of this is pertaining to those of you in the Ambassador program and Profit Platform. And all of this, I'm really speaking to you, but I'm sharing this to some that might be outside that circle to follow some of the other things that we're doing. So just really quick, what I'm showing right now is a Facebook ad that Robin attempted to run on Facebook, and it got denied. This is totally normal with Facebook. Those of you who are in the Ambassador or Profit Platform program with us, that's the level 3 strategy. It's more advanced. You're building a funnel that takes longer to put together because you're providing more content. There's more things that you can sell that are automated that provide affiliate commissions, our programs and other programs that help you offset your advertising costs. So you generate a lead, you generate your own lead on your own lead capture page, right? And then you don't have the issues with the email providers because you're not loading leads in and trying to get their permission to load leads in. You're not having to manually deal with that at all. With the level 3 strategy, Profit Platform Ambassador program, you're generating the leads yourself, right? And you're running ads on Facebook, on YouTube, and we'll explore other areas, and we're kind of leading the way there. But once you get it set up, it's really powerful because then you just tweak things. You look at which ads are bringing the best results. You're offsetting your ad costs because there's lots of affiliate programs that you're automating the selling of, and that all leads to marketing MyDailyChoice or anything you want, that'll be what I'm marketing and what Robin's marketing at about the 6-week mark, maybe even the 30-day mark after someone becomes a lead. But by that time, you've already generated a lot of money with the other affiliate programs. Anyway, that's what that's all about. It's very different from the guerrilla marketing strategies that you might be doing with solo ads, and even that we started with YouTube ads. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. I just wanted to mention that those of you who are in level 3 and Ambassador and Profit Platform, you know that we've been moving into level 5, which is setting up your ads. And Robin's going to do a behind the scenes, more detailed review of what I'm talking about right now, where she put an ad up that should get through. Like, there's absolutely no reason for it not to get through. It follows all of Facebook's guidelines, but because of the way their AI is set up, and because she probably, we suspect she targeted multi-level marketing as a keyword, which you can do, but there's, again, lots of little issues with getting ads through on Facebook anywhere around the topic of make money from home, et cetera, because they're really trying to clean out like spammy stuff or confusing stuff where someone thinks they're clicking and looking at maybe a job opportunity from home, and it turns out to be a multi-level marketing opportunity. They're trying to find ways of dealing with all of that, but it makes it tricky. And that's what we're navigating here with you. And we're kind of leading the way to set those ads up and show you what's going on. So Robin's going to shoot a behind the scenes for those of you who are in Profit Platform or Ambassador program and give you the details on this. The ad that she put up should go through because as she'll talk about, I think she's going to talk about this in the behind the scenes. John Cristani, for example, has a much more questionable ad that's been running. Again, her ad probably got triggered because she's targeting the audience of multi-level marketing. She's going to talk about things that she's going to be changing. Again, before we have you start setting up and actually initiate your advertising, we want you to understand these pitfalls and how to avoid them and to let us kind of guide you. And these things are changing all the time on the networks. Facebook has really gotten stricter. YouTube has gotten more strict, although it's less difficult than it is on Facebook. We're helping you navigate this stuff, and she's going to have a behind the scenes on that, but she's still working to get that Facebook ad through. What else did I want to cover here with you? Those of you who are following what we're doing with YouTube, so this is a level 2 strategy. Now we can do YouTube with a level 3 strategy where you're generating your own leads and you've got the affiliate marketing, the stuff that we're doing in level 3 with Ambassador and Profit Platform. You can do that with YouTube, and we will. But right now what we have running on YouTube is a level 2 strategy, which is what we call the guerrilla online marketing. That's where you're directly just stuffing people directly right into your MyDailyChoice or network marketing opportunity. And so that's been working really well for us with some initial testing. Now, initially, the results were about the same as the solo ads, and solo ads have been working really well also, and they're much easier. So as much as you think you might want to jump into YouTube ads, I'll talk for a moment here in a minute about why that's not something you just want to immediately jump into. It's very easy for it to get out of control if you don't know what you're doing. If you do, then fine, but understand that when a bunch of people jump on the same keywords, like if we're all marketing to the same keywords, it jacks the price up because we're all bidding against each other. So there's a way we need to roll this out where that doesn't happen. And we've started rolling it out to my top 100 people. Those are people that were that have committed the most and were in early. And while you may not be in top 100 and wish you were, don't think like that, because the leads that they're getting and the benefits they're getting trickle down to you. We can talk about that more later, but the top 100 has been starting to get some of these YouTube leads. But here's what happened. So we were getting, we had our daily budget set at about $71, I think it was, when we were running these to me. And we were getting anywhere between $3 and $4 leads, which is really good. And then for whatever reason, when we all we changed was the link to the top 100 rotator, so that the top 100 would start getting these leads, because I kind of needed a break from leads. And we wanted to kind of test how they would work out for them as well. The first day it did great. Then the second day it only spent $6, which was a Sunday. And then today's Monday and it's only spent $8 up until 1 o'clock. So, we don't know why it stopped delivering so much. It could have been a fluke. It could have been that there's more competition for that keyword and we weren't bidding high enough, or it could be something weird about the rotator. I doubt it. So these are the kinds of things that we're navigating and we're watching for, and that we're kind of ahead in the path we're ahead of you in this way to help explore and figure these things out. And then as we get it figured out, we pass it on to you. So I wanted to let you know that. Now, even if you're not in the top 100, you're in their groups. So the leads that are ending up in the top 100 are trickling down to all of you in your team lines. So everyone's benefiting from all the stuff that we're doing. And as we ramp up, like, we have stuff to learn still with YouTube. Like, why did the number of leads being delivered go down? Why isn't it delivering as much just because we switched over to the rotator, to the top 100 rotator? These are things we got to figure out. We have what I wanted to get at is we have a second ad that we're launching now of the same video, but to a different audience. And again, I don't want to announce what audiences we're targeting, because if everyone jumps on doing that, those that know how to do YouTube ads, it's going to jack the price way up. So we're going to roll this out intelligently and make sure that that doesn't happen as much as possible. And even maybe if we can get enough leads flowing through, just kind of offer them to you guys at cost. Those of you that are like leading upline rotators, and that's a whole nother topic that I'm trying to get to, where we're trying to initiate the, getting you added to 10 different upline marketing rotators, all in this session on that, an update on that. So anyway, we have a lot of things going on that we're leading so that we can solve these problems beforehand and then pass them on to you. In the meantime, and I'll keep you posted on that and on how well we do with that second ad. I'll let you know what we find out about why the delivery went down recently when we move this over to a rotator. Doesn't make sense. I think it might just be a coincidence, or that other people might be competing for that keyword, and we just need to increase a little bit what we're bidding. I'll keep you posted on that. I'll keep you posted on the results we're getting with the second YouTube video that we launched, which is the exact same video, exact same everything, but a different audience. And we'll navigate this. And then, as we figure out how to scale this up, we're going to pass this on to you more and more. The first step had been to give these leads to top 100, but lots to sort out here and lots to figure out. We'll keep, sharing all that with you. In the meantime, you want to be doing the solo ads. As we go, the solo ads are working really well. Now, early on, we just started the process. By the way, let me be really clear. If you're in level 2 or level 3, you should absolutely be doing solo ads. Solo ads are really fast. And if you're in level 1, you should be seriously considering upgrading so that you can grow faster with solo ads, but only if you can afford a minimum of $150 a month, and better about $200 a month, and even that's rock bottom. Now, if you're at the $150 to $200 a month into solo, and by the way, if you're in the top 100, you shouldn't be doing less than $200 a month into solo ads. If you're relying on solo ads predominantly, we don't count MLGS 1 cent leads in the top 100. That's too small time to even consider. You do it, but you don't even consider that as your prospecting. That's just happening. If you're in the top 100 and you're solely relying on marketing, advertising, and almost no like warm market or no like Facebook lives, If you're, or you're not, or you're doing Facebook Lives and you're doing warm market, but you're not getting any pre-enrollees because you have more personal development to evolve into. If almost all of your pre-enrollees are coming from solo ads and you're in the top 100, you better be doing at least 200 a month. Or if you can't afford that, totally fine. Don't have to do solo ads necessarily, but you better be very aggressive at personal development, doing Facebook Lives, throw yourself into it if you have to do free methods, and understand that you're in an urgent situation if you don't have 200 bucks a month to spend. And it's time to get into action with your personal development. If you're not in the top 100, but you're in level 2 or you're in level 3, I highly recommend you do solo ads because they're so effective at getting pre-enrollees in. And as you test and you try different solo ad providers, which we show you how to do in our step-by-step training, ask your referrer if you don't know how to find the solo ad training, if you're in level 2 or level 3. You want to find solo ad providers that are delivering better leads. Now, the way that we can influence getting better lead, and that's just something you navigate. And I'm sharing with you my journey, and this was a post that I made recently in the level 2 group about that journey, about a new type of copy that is more qualifying that I tested, that got some paid affiliates signed up better than the previous copy that I had shared. I am navigating, I am testing. I've spent well over $2,000 just recently on solo ads, and probably more than that, at least. I think it's much more than that actually, to test for you guys, to test quickly, to learn quickly. These are things and investments that I wouldn't be making otherwise. I'm making them so that I can learn faster and pass that on to you. I want you to understand just how valuable all of that is, because I think a lot of times you don't hear from me about all the details all the time because I'm working and gathering intel so I can navigate, test new things, and share the valuable stuff forward with you. I think a lot of times it's hard for you to really know how much value is being given and shared with you because you don't understand that you need to give things more time. I'm testing. Doing testing you don't have to do. You're able to leverage all of that, the money I'm spending, the knowledge and experience I bring to that process. And then I get to, sort through all that information and intel that I'm getting based on the results and then pass it on to you. You need to allow time for that to happen and understand that is always happening. Huge investments being made in time and money that you don't have to make, that you're going to leverage. Really get in touch with that and be able to express that and pass that forward with enthusiasm. It's a really big deal. So, okay. What I'm working on is perfecting, perfecting is maybe not the best word, testing more and more higher qualifying copy, like this recent post that I made on May 14th. Higher qualifying copy means finding and testing for copy that attracts a higher caliber lead. A higher caliber lead is somebody who is more evolved in their personal development. They perhaps have invested in the personal development. They think differently than a lower quality lead. A lower quality lead is always looking for someone to give them something, but they're not willing to contribute anything. They're always looking for a handout and not a hand up. A lower caliber lead, might respond to the kind of copy we put out initially, which we purposely did. We wanted to start testing from there and then become more qualifying as we go forward. Initially, the copy was, more exciting for what they get, less qualifying stuff like this. Like this says, this is not a job. That's going to reduce the number of people who respond to this and increase the caliber of people. But there's other things. So testing the copy, I will continue to do, and I will continue to pass on to you the best results. So far, this was the one. Unfortunately, I couldn't type this out, and I had to give you an image of it. You'll have to type it out. If you're doing solo ads, you want to click on this and open up the whole thing and have to type this out. Because when I posted it, Facebook thought I was doing spam promotion just because of the, this is not a job, or a team of pro marketers, this kind of language. The Facebook AI bots, with their somewhat fascist approach to censoring content, decided to not allow me to post it, even though I created the group. How, they don't have their AI set up where the creator of a group can't post whatever the heck they basically want if it's not like ridiculous and harmful, is beyond me. But nonetheless, their AI picked this up thinking it's some kind of spam because it's, it's focusing on real these keywords: opportunity, marketers, etc. So I had to give an image. You guys will need to type this out if you're going to test this content. I think others in the community maybe already have in level 2. But anyway, one of the areas that we can improve results with solo ads that we'll continue to do is testing higher and higher qualifying content. Something else I've started to weave in, which is a big passion of mine anyway, is the message of leadership development, personal development. and attracting people that are more drawn to that, because those are going to be a higher caliber prospect that are much more likely to take initiative, take action, follow through, and have the right mindset for success. So we're going to keep testing for this kind of stuff, and I will continue investing a lot. I'm about ready to do some more solo ad tests along these lines with a little bit different copy and language, and I will share that with you. Again, if you can find this one on May 14th, which was an image that I posted, you'll see the most recent copy, which is about a week old, that did really, really well. It brought in several paid directors and I believe a paid executive on this one, and a lot of free affiliates that may upgrade. And free affiliates do eventually upgrade if you keep in touch with them. I have one who came in as a free affiliate a couple weeks ago, who came in as executive recently. So, this process is working. We're still fine tuning. That's the point. That's what I always said we would be doing. I'm in making these investments of time and money and testing all of this to continually improve. And those of you who understand that process, that understand success in marketing and success at anything is not about like a gambler coming in and hitting the slot machine and moving to the next slot machine and hitting that and then moving to the next slot machine and then walking out with, feeling they've lost. That's not what it's about. That's how most people approach opportunities. And we're going to have a lot of people like that too, that are going to come and then go out the back door almost as quickly as they came, because they don't understand how success happens. But we will continue to support those of you who follow through and who understand the value of treating it as a process and really like a garden that you're cultivating. And allow the seasons to work out. Like right now, we're moving into the season of fine tuning the message for higher and higher quality leads. And this will just continue on, and we'll continue to improve. And we'll hit bumps in the road along the way, like what happened with Kartra, and then we'll correct course. And it's just the way the process of success works. It's how it looks. The big value to you here, as opposed to being on your own or elsewhere, is the massive tenacity and investment of time and money and the experience that you're able to draw upon and benefit from as we're testing and investing and showing you what's working and showing you what's not. So what's next? I'm going to test more solo ads. I'm going to refine the copy even more and test different things. I'll share with you the results. I'm going to continue to share with you different copy that I put out to my MLGS leads that's more qualifying, that's really looking for people that are committed to personal development and looking for a mentor, for example. I've had some success with that I want to pass on to you. One little thought about the MLGS leads. Look, guys, don't consider that like a serious prospecting method. Long term, your list is going to grow and grow and grow, but you have to understand it's $30 a month. That's $1 a day, and we're talking about 1 to 2 minutes a day once you get it down to maintain that as a prospecting method. Pre-enrollees are still coming in on it. Enrollments here and there are still coming in on it. So we keep it going, but you can't expect very much to happen off of anything that's $1 a day and about a minute a day once you get into the flow of it. So that's just something that is happening. It's not something to really fixate on or focus on as a serious prospecting method. It's a starting point for everyone to get trained, to have a process in place where you're getting more and more and more and more and more leads that are growing. So you get more and more leverage over time. We're seeing people who have stuck with it, who are getting the growing list, getting more and more results as time goes on, as the months go on. And it's also a list that you could sell other things to, which we'll talk about more in the future to generate some affiliate commissions. That's cool. But don't expect that to be like a major marketing method. Again, if you're in level 1, yeah, you're doing that, but you should be doing other free methods that are taught by the other upline groups that we've referred you into, that show you how to do Facebook Lives, that show you how to, maybe if you're not ready for that, your personal growth isn't there yet, then send texts to people that Facebook posts, they're giving you the copy and the text in there. Follow what the free methods are if you have to start there. Get serious about this. If you're in a position where you can't afford to do level 2, that means you're in kind of a dire situation and it's time to sit up straight and get serious, about your future right now. And to grasp this opportunity, because you're never going to find more support than this. So seize it if that's where you're at. If you're at level 2, level 3, you should definitely be doing solo ads right now. I'll continue to share with you the results as we improve them. But while we're learning, you want to be doing. It's so important. While we're navigating, you want to be doing. Find something consistent that you can afford. If you can't afford much, then supplement it with free methods on top of it. Get serious, get excited, because there's a lot of people making a lot of money in this company, and it's because it's a very generous company focused on helping us succeed. Seize the moment, seize the day and have a lot of fun while you do it. Don't be afraid to grow outside your comfort zone. Step outside your comfort zone and you're going to grow financially and personally a lot faster. You're going to have a lot more fun at the same time. I'll keep you updated.